Trupur.
Sir, may I come in?
Come. Abhi.
Yeah.
Come.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please sit.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, your father is an agriculturist, is it?
Sir, yes, sir.
You are from Indian Postal Service?
Yes, sir.
Which batch?
Sir, 2020 batch, sir.
2020 batch. So you would get your senior scale in another. You got it already?
No, sir. Currently, I'm in junior scale, sir. Senior scale in probably 2 years, sir.
Okay. Blogging. What is the area on which you put your blogs?
Sir, I've been writing on medium.com, sir. It's a website which is prevalent in more than 70 plus countries.
Okay.
So I've been putting my blogs on it, sir.
And what are the subjects that you cover?
Sir, it's more of personalized, sir.
Okay. Very good.
Sir, I've been writing on my personal experiences from my past life, from my childhood especially. And then my recent experiments with love also I have written on it.
Okay.
Sir.
So was it a success?
Sir, sir, in less than 6 hours, I got 22 claps, out of the 22 claps, I've got 2 followers who have 90,000 plus followers.
Okay.
So they have been reading and reposting it. So
good. So the blog has been successful.
Sir, I would say so.
Okay, good. So PSNIR is your subject. Okay. So how would you describe the changes which are taking place in the global, geostrategic order?
Sir, I believe the geostrategic order currently stands a bit different from what it was a few years back, precisely because of the rise of President Trump in USA and the changes which has been there. For instance, sir, I believe the rules-based international order is no more alive. It has taken a deep downturn, considering the reversal of US stance on Ukraine and so on. Sir, geostrategically, there's right now a polarity, I would say. The world is certainly not multipolar. Nations are aligned to their own interest, and there are no specific power blocks, I believe. So that is also there. And
so you say it is an apolar world.
Sir.
Okay.
And I believe we are moving towards what is called as a state where all nations are colliding for their own individual interest, and multilateralism per se is on the backwards. So that is also there, sir. For instance, be it issues in Sudan, be it issues in Lebanon or the Israel-Palestine war and so on. So there is actually no hope for a lot of consensus right now, and the world needs to work a lot on it.
So do you think that this would lead to a situation where many powers will think of having their own, like security cover, including nuclear cover? For example, let's say Europe.
Sir, I believe the path towards getting own security as well as nuclear security has already started. Recently, the European Union has announced $870 billion plus military expenditure, and they
$870
billion.
Billion dollars. Okay.
Yes, that is
Euros.
Euros. Sir, it's actually 800 billion euros and
800 billion euros, which you converted to $870 billion.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is there. And secondly, I believe because of the US back out on providing security cover, be it nuclear or the downfall of NATO, there are talks where France and UK are willing, or rather the rest of Europe is persuading these states to provide nuclear umbrella cover in Europe because of Russia, sir. So that is there.
France has said that it is willing to extend some kind of a shelter, nuclear shelter.
Sir, I read that, but then there are also concerns, as in he wouldn't be sharing the technology per se. France has certain concerns in that, and also they want to have the operational control 100% with them.
Yes.
That is there, sir.
So but my question remains unanswered.
Sir.
So this is now. The question was, one part of it, that Europe will increasingly look for its own security system.
Sir.
Now, the second part of it was including the nuclear cover.
Sir.
So, on that, I would like to hear more from you.
Sir, I can speak of Europe.
Not only Europe.
Yes, sir.
If you think somebody else would develop.
Yes, sir. Sir, we can also think about Iran, sir, which is
Mm.
already on path of enrichment. I think they have somewhere hit around 30-40% enrichment already, and beyond 90% they would have their own nuclear capacity. So that is also there.
30-40%. Are you sure?
Sir, in fact, it could be more than that. I'm not sure about the exact
Yeah,
figure.
this number is not correct. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Ah.
So Iran is there. Rest, sir, I cannot think of any other country. But then there is a possibility of small nukes weapon getting proliferated all across the world, especially non-state actors certainly pose a threat. So there exists a threat, sir.
So on the whole, what do you think? Mr. Trump is acting on the basis of a well thought out strategy or on the basis of his whims?
Sir, to put it honestly, I believe Mr. Trump is an unpredictable president right now. I wouldn't go on to say that he has a solid strategy. And we can also not say that he is only acting on the whims and fancies, sir. He does have a logic. I think his logic of economics is superseding over the rules-based international order or any strategic. He does have strategic concerns also. But then these are overpowering over what US used to be before. The unipolar hegemon. It doesn't want it to be that thing anymore. So certainly, sir, we can see changes.
So is he shaping the events, or is the change situation in US itself has shaped him?
Sir, it's both ways, sir. As the leader of the country, he does have his own policies. Republicans for a long time have been inward looking, be it in economy or be it their new conservative foreign policy and so on. But then the domestic concerns are also certainly the reason, sir. For instance, in North America, US has been on a comparative disadvantage in terms of employment generation. A lot of imports from Mexico and Canada have been coming into US. So a job creation has been on a downslide. But then inflation tendencies are also there. So that is there. But then how he is acting economically does not align with what the US Federal Reserve has to say and the policies it is trying to bring in. So there are inconsistencies there also, sir. So it's both ways.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Abhi,
Sir.
you hail from Bhopal.
Sir.
A beautiful place, huh?
Sir.
A city of lakes
Sir.
and hills, huh? Lovely. Where do you reside in Bhopal?
Sir, I used to reside in Jumerati area, as mentioned in my DAP.
Yeah.
Currently, we have shifted to a rented flat in and around airport area, that is Lal Ghati.
Okay, Lal Ghati.
Sir.
Oh, that's lovely. It's close to the airport also, no?
Sir.
Wonderful. Now, what's the total population of Madhya Pradesh?
Sir, I can recall, as per the 2011 census, it's more than 8 crore.
Now, what is the estimated now? We are in 25.
Sir, the estimated population I cannot comment on possibly, sir.
Okay, just have a look at it, okay?
Sir.
And what is the ranking of MP in ease of doing business?
Sir, I am not sure about the ranking, sir.
Just read about it, okay?
Sir.
Now, you're a political science person. Now, the new parliament building. Have you seen it from outside or you've been inside also?
Sir, I have been inside on an official tour.
Oh, lovely.
As part of my training, sir.
So how do you, who was designed this new parliament building?
Sir, designer, the architect was from Gujarat. Mr. Mehta, I'm not sure about the name, sir.
Mr. Bimal Patel.
Mr. Patel, sir.
Mr. Bimal Patel. What was the total cost?
Sir, I'm not sure about the cost.
How many seats are there in new parliament building?
Sir, in the Lok Sabha, there are around 880 seats. And in the Raj Sabha, I'm not sure about the number of seats. Sir.
So you just read about it, okay?
Sir.
Now you must know. Now, what are the common philosophical concepts between Jainism and Hinduism? Is there any commonality or not?
Sir, I can correlate having a bird's eye view. Sir, the quality of harmony that is there, sir. Both religion propound for diversity in thoughts, that is aparigraha, and in the anekantvad in Jainism, as well as the existence of multiple religious thoughts within Hinduism umbrella. So this is one prominent quality I believe that is there. And sir, both religions and all religions, in fact, of the world propound for non-violence and peace and harmony, as I mentioned. So that is there.
So you tell me, how is it? How can it be translated into governance in today's times? And I'm talking about reality, not theory.
Sir, in reality, I can think of immediately in the terms of foreign policy. Our foreign policy of non-violence reflected through non-interventionist stance of India, or respecting territorial sovereignty and all. And in fact, in the recent Russia-Ukraine war, Honorable Prime Minister said that we align with peace, which I believe has a symbolic correlation with these religions which exist in India.
What's
So
India's neighborhood policy in that case?
Sir, India's neighborhood policy is a further extension of the Gujarat doctrine and so on. So, sir, it talks about cooperation with the countries. It talks about India first approach towards these countries in terms of economy, in terms of better relations, in terms of building a soft power.
Have we been successful?
Sir, I believe to a very large extent we have been successful, but then there are challenges considering the presence of Pakistan, which is a difficult neighbor, sir, and the rising interest of China in and around India. So
what's going to happen to the Trump's tariff policy now?
Sir, as we talk today, sir, there's a meeting already going on with the top advisors of the Trump administration in India. So I think we might be able to get a successful deal with the US administration. Honorable External Affairs Minister has already talked about a bilateral trade agreement. And then India is also trying to diversify its own markets, sir. So we are not just restricted to US. There might be short-term challenges, sir, in terms of we facing certain tariffs, but then a larger global market is open for us. So I think we can think of that, sir.
Now the last question. Now you are working in the postal department.
Sir.
It has a postal bank also.
Sir.
Sir. Indian Postal Payment Bank.
Sir.
Do you know the total size of the deposits in this bank? How many accounts are there?
Sir, as per my latest recall, I can think of 10 crore accounts have been opened, and then 90
they have been opened means total,
sir.
Yes.
In last 5-6 years.
Okay.
I mean since 2018, sir. And then 90% of those accounts, a very good thing is in rural India, sir. And 60% of those accounts are women-centric accounts, women households and so on. So that's a very good thing.
What about the gold deposits scheme?
Sir, I'm not aware about the latest development in gold deposit scheme, but then we started floating sovereign gold bonds, which was a very good...
But does Postal Bank accept the gold? I don't think so.
No, sir, we don't accept deposits, but then we were floating the sovereign gold bond scheme, which was introduced in 2015, so we started rolling it out.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Your father, agriculture, you have pointed out, agriculture profession. How much acre of land does he own, your father?
Sir, my father currently owns 20 acres of land, sir.
20 acres of land, sir. That's good enough. What's the cost of per acre, roughly, market value?
Sir, because our land lies in a semi-irrigated area, currently the market rate would be around 4 lakh to 5 lakh rupees, sir.
About 4 lakh to 5 lakh. I think that's on the lower side.
Lower side,
about 20 lakhs. Yes, okay. Now, Iran and Houthi. You see, Houthis have attacked the ships, Truman ships. Truman is the name of the ship of the USA. It's a war. Attack somebody's ship. It's a war. Now, USA says that Houthis are being supported by the Iran.
Sir.
Houthis are non-state actors.
Sir.
Rarely countries come out in open and support, but there are evidences that they are supporting.
Sir.
They say that after Ukraine's nuclear plants, we will take over the Iran nuclear plants, right? There's also danger. I mean, if they handle non-state actors, tomorrow they may throw, they are suicide bombers. Tomorrow they may throw bomb. Air knows no limits, it can go anywhere. So nuclear bomb has a reaction. So will you approve this action, proposed action of the USA, that they take over their nuclear reactors?
Sir, I think directly going forward with the policy of attacking the nuclear plants, I wouldn't approve of it, because then it's a sovereign country, sir. Firstly, secondly, it has its own.
They are also sovereign. They have a right to protect themselves.
So
you attack somebody's ships, will they keep sitting quiet?
Yes, sir. Sir, certainly. So they are actually retaliating against Houthis in that sense. But then going forward and directly attacking the nuclear plants of a country
Why
like
not?
Iran.
That Houthis should see that whom are they attacking.
Sir, because Houthis are there in Yemen.
You can't expect sympathy from an enemy.
Sir, but then, sir, this will escalate to a very large flood war where
that
Iran,
Houthis and Iran should see. That is exactly.
Sir.
It is to avoid escalation that they want to take over nuclear plants,
Sir.
of a country which is not behaving responsibly.
Sir.
Okay, now I move further. Probably one of the areas, I mean, this is there that something has to be done.
Sir.
Huh? So, what was any suggestion with your knowledge of so much of political science? What could be the possible solution?
Sir, immediately the possible solution, I believe, has to be.
How can we activate IAE?
Yes, sir.
International Atomic Energy Commission.
So we are already actually trying to control Iran via the IAEA. We have the JCPOA policy, where we allowed Iran.
Has Iran signed the non-proliferation treaty?
Sir, Iran is not part of the NPT, but then it agreed in JCPOA to restrict the nuclear.
What is JCPOA?
Sir, it was a policy where nuclear technology enrichment is up to 3% was allowed for Iran, but then more than that wasn't allowed. So that
who are signatories to the JCPOA policy?
I'm sorry, sir.
Who are signatories to this JCPOA policy?
Sir, it was US, Iran, Europe, France, and countries like that, sir. And so it was a policy which was actually disowned by the first Trump administration. So I think a movement towards that.
I move further. You are in a very responsible position as a senior superintendent of post offices. You have to see that proper taxes are being collected. Otherwise, notice will come to you from the GST department. And I have seen a lot of notices come. Is there GST on speed post service?
Yes, sir. There is.
Is there GST on the registered post service?
No, sir. There is no.
Not
GST.
there. You are right. Okay. Now my second last question to you: are you taking ITC input tax credits?
Sir, we do have an accounts branch which is looking after that. So we do claim input tax credits from the government, sir.
You claim, but since a lot of your 90%, 95% is non-taxable services, that much has to be reduced pro rata. You see it, you are not doing it.
Yes, sir.
Show cause may come over 100 crores at some
sir.
point of time. So be careful.
Thank you,
My
sir.
last question to you is BIMSTEC.
Sir.
You see, BIMSTEC is a good opportunity when leaders, when two countries are not a very amicable relation like India and Bangladesh, then they meet on the sidelines,
Sir.
right?
Sir.
But they have taken a conscious decision that Honorable PM, who is going 3rd to 4th April, will not meet the Premier, interim chief of the Bangladesh government. If you were the Foreign Secretary, what would be your advice to the Honorable PM?
Sir, my advice would be to the Prime Minister would be to go and meet, sir, because sir, the situations are like I mean, in Bangladesh there is a political crisis already. So I would advise that at least we should have an open hand with the current administration as well. We do not have a guarantee that
because we can't go below zero.
Yes, sir.
It's zero plus.
We do. We should be having a hedge.
Okay, thank you. Right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Well, Abhi, have you gone through the provisions of the budget for Madhya Pradesh 25-26?
Sir, I haven't, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. Lateral entry. Last year, UPSC advertised for lateral entry and later withdrew the advertisement. What was the reason?
Sir, one of the reason I can think of was that lateral entry does not have a representation of the. I mean, there's no reservation in lateral entry.
Should there be?
Sir, I am of the opinion not, because then, sir, because we are moving towards a world where we need expertise, and then if.
Do you mean to say the expertise doesn't come from the downtrodden section of the society?
No, sir. Sir, largely civil services has a reservation. And then there's no a case where underrepresentation might arise just because we allow certain number of lateral entrants in the administration. And sir, this is purely a temporary measure, and temporary measure in the sense that we need certain outsider's view, a bird's eye view over these administrative matters. So I believe that going forward, we should actually welcome lateral entry like systems in bureaucracy, because India needs a very different approach.
Should we encourage specialization, or should we let it continue to be a service of journalists?
Sir, I think a hybrid version where even though largely it stays generalist. Sir, we are going forward with schemes like Mission Karmyogi. I believe it's a very successful initiative.
If you were to structure
Sir,
the civil services,
the entry point could be generalist, but then going forward, we should have a domain where people, interested people, can have and actually develop expertise in certain sectors. Yes, sir. Sir,
there is a provision of study leave. There are good examples.
Yes, sir.
In fact, there are a good number of examples where people who come from different disciplines go for specialization in a different discipline.
Yes, sir.
And they are doing very well.
But then, sir, we do not have a formalized structure for that. It's not institutionalized.
Okay, if you were to formalize the structure, what would there be?
Sir, I think after 3 years, we can have an option where we give 10 to...
After 3 years?
Sir, I mean, we can have a general idea of the administration.
3 years after training, 3 years for what?
Sir, after probation.
After probation.
Yes, sir.
3 years is too short a time. No, you are SDM.
Sir.
Most of them don't even get districts after 3 years.
Sir, that 3 years could be 4 years or 3 years or 5 years. Sir, we can certainly have a policy decision over that.
This way, should the should manning a district be mandatory before one goes for specialization?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think this would be a right approach so that we can have a...
Now, I again give you a chance to restructure your answer.
Sir.
When do you think people should go for specialization?
Sir,
at which stage of their career?
Sir, firstly, after the district administration has been understood.
Roughly after how many years of service?
Sir, that would be after 8 years, sir. Then we can have a specialized policy making in all the domains, be it climate change, be it anti-terrorism, and so on, sir. And sir, sir, finance, technology, and sir, even social policies, sir. And then external affairs. So we already have.
Not women empowerment, not social justice.
Certainly, sir. Sir, all the sectors of the government, sir.
Okay. As a student of political science, you took political science and international relations, right?
Yes, sir.
As a student of political science, if you were to write the political history of India from 1947 till date, which events would you like to highlight? Just 4 or 5 of them.
Sir, I think, sir, the moment of 1967, where we actually break away from a one-party dominant politics to the multi-party system.
We have multi-party system in 67.
Sir,
it was a
breakaway of one party to multiple parties coming in. So I think that's a very important event in Indian political history.
Okay.
Second, sir, emergency for the negative part.
Okay.
So thirdly, I can think of the
After
politically
coalition government.
Sir, the rise of coalition governments.
Okay.
Sir, although it was economic reform, but the political backing and India supporting the NEP.
I give it to you then.
Sir.
90s, decade of 90s, very significant.
Sir.
80s, 90s.
Sir, the Mandal Commission and the Ramjan.
Caste-based politics.
Caste-based politics, sir.
And?
Sir, the Mandal versus Kamandal.
And? Emergence of regional parties.
Sir, regionalization
I'm
of politics.
You actually.
Sir, certainly,
and
sir.
Go ahead, coming to the 2000s.
Sir, we see again the coalition coming in, and then since 2014, we have seen a rise of one-party dominant system again. So experts like Swahas.
Do we have one-party governance today?
I'm sorry, sir.
What is the system today? One-party governance or is it an alliance?
So it's an alliance. It's a multi-party system. But then political gurus have called it a one-party dominant, where one party seems to be dominating the politics of center as well as states. Sir, there was a time when 15 to 20 states plus the center in 4-5 years was dominated by one party. So,
okay, my last question.
Sir.
Why the scheme ENAM? You know what I'm talking about?
Sir.
ENAM scheme,
Sir.
agriculture sector.
Sir.
Why it has failed to take off?
Sir, I think this first reason is lack of political will That is the primary reason, sir. I think we have seen agriculture as a mechanism that exists just between the farmers and the government. We have failed to realize that private sector is fundamentally important.
What is ENAM?
Sir, ENAM is the electronic market, sir.
National Agriculture Market.
National Agriculture Market, sir. So
what
we,
is the scheme?
so scheme is we can farmers are allowed to sell their produce anywhere. So it's electronically traded, sir. We will have system.
Why it has not taken off?
Sir, first reason political, sir. We are, sir, only 18 to 20 states have actually amended their Kisan Upaj Mandi Act, the APMC Act of the state, to allow things like these, like ENAM. That is first. Secondly, sir, we do have infrastructure lacking and the money required to implement this system. Sir, third, I believe the lack of awareness on part of farmers, that has also been there, sir.
Excellent, Ravi. So, when is your interview?
Sir, 8th of April.
8th. Please wait for a minute.
Sir,
we'll have a brief consultation.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you.